We're with Cliff Akurang, manager of Coggeshall United, after the game against Frenford tonight. Cliff, how was that game for you?
It was a lot better. Very similar to how the game went at Harwich, and to be fair to the boys, I think they learnt from when they were 2-0 up at Harwich. And Harwich had that last little charge towards the end, and then eventually we conceded that last goal in the last minute. It was quite demoralising. This time it was almost like a repeat incident, but this time we were strong enough mentally to make sure we didn't concede that second goal and took the 3 points. So I was delighted.
Did you get a bit worried when Lewis conceded that bit of a freak goal after going 2-0 up?
You're always sort of on edge because anything can happen. You can't really rule anyone out in this league. But it did seem like they didn't look like they were going to get anything out of it. They didn't really create a lot of chances, and our defence again was superb. So I was just hoping that we could, manage the game a little bit of slowing it down and some of the old tricks of the trade. And their boys done it superbly, and they deserved their victory.
What did you make of the goals that we actually scored?
I was delighted with them because we literally worked on them just 5 minutes before. So, I highlighted an area that I wanted to expose in the Frenford team, and it sort of went to plan. So,
if I may be a little bit negative about the first half, I felt that you seemed to be going down the right-hand side most of the time, whereas in the second half there was more variety where you were mixing it up a bit more, going central, going left, going right.
We don't purposely choose.
It did seem like you were very focused on that right-hand side.
Well, I don't tell them to go one or the other. It's sort of whatever side is nearest, go that way. But Hayden is more attack-minded than Betty, so I can imagine he would demand the ball a little bit more, whereas Betty would be more defensive and win it back as such and start the attack, and Hayden be there at the end of it.
I mean, as we said, the defence was superb again, and it's just a shame, obviously, with Lewis conceding the goal that he did, because he was superbly marshalling them. I mean, just sitting on the side, you could hear him constantly talking to his defence, and then moving almost like he's in control, like the Admiral moving his battleships around. I mean, it's fantastic.
Well, the brilliant thing was we had to make a couple of changes. We didn't have Anome, we didn't have some of the players who played in the last game. So Mark Gorbel come in, and it was as if he's been playing with us for years. So I was delighted how they sort of bonded together, and the communication was brilliant, and the application of putting their bodies on the line and making sure they were blocking shots and things like that. And that little scramble at the end, I think Betty's running to the post to try and head that out. And when you start seeing things like that, it just shows you that the boys really want it. They really want to do well.
Oh, it's the hunger. You can see the hunger, and the fact that they're now in the top four. You've put some distance between yourselves and Frenford as well. Does that give you confidence going into the next games? Because I believe we don't play again until 4th of February.
Yeah, we can relax this weekend and see if anyone else slips up. I think someone mentioned that White Enzyme were here trying to put us off. So now we can go and do it to someone else and see if they slip up. So it's the fun part of the mind games.
Did anyone stand out for you today, just on one final point? Any particular player stand out for you?
I gave a debut to Joe DeBell. It was the first time everyone saw him, and he worked his socks off. And he's such a unique all-round player.
Yes.
People wouldn't realise that the kid can play centre half, centre mid, centre forward. So it's another Jaffa in the making, but a local talent.
Not quite as big as Jaffa though.
No, he's still growing though. He's still only 17. So I thought he done really well for someone coming in, doesn't really know everyone's names. And you wouldn't have known that there today, and that's the confidence he brings. So delighted with his performance, and there's more to come.
Well, on that note, Cliff, thank you very much. Great stuff.